What's going on, y'all? Back here again with another review. Gonna be doing a TV show review this time, and I'm gonna be doing The Walking Dead, which I've been meaning to do for the longest. And what better time to start than the second half of the seventh season, which just aired. And I'm gonna give my overall thoughts. Not gonna go segment by segment. And really don't expect this review really to be that much. I don't really have any bullet points. I would usually do that when I'm doing these reviews like this, but I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna go off the dome. But anyway, as far as this show tonight, was a pretty good episode. I wasn't expecting an action-packed field episode to start off, the season premiere or whatever. But it definitely, I expect things to get real good based off of this episode. And Rick and his group were definitely putting a lot of things into motion to get ready for the big fight with Negan and his crew of the Saviors or whatnot. And their first stop was to the Kingdom, and it was probably like my favorite part of the episode, just because of their reaction when they first meet the King. And basically, it was the same as Carol when she first met him. And but anyway, that was probably my favorite part of the night. And let's see. Other than that, yeah, when they were at the Kingdom, they wanted, of course, Ezekiel to help them out or join them in the fight. And of course, he ultimately declined. And I think this is in part due to Morgan, because he asked his opinion on what they should do, and he was all like, "Oh, maybe we should capture him and talk to him." And man, at this point, Morgan is like, he's in that Lori territory. I understand his point of view. I can respect it, but realistically, it's not gonna work. So I'm on Team Rick, and at this point, if Morgan dies, he dies because he's really started to become annoying as a character to me. But anyway, yeah. So of course, after that, I said I wasn't gonna go segment by segment, and I feel like I'm going segment by segment. But I think I'm basically hitting on the major points though. Another point in the story. Rick and his crew are on the highway, and they run into this zombie trap that the Savior set up, and it's basically a big wire with dynamites attached, and they have to disarm, disarm the wires to use the explosive against, Negan when the time comes. So they, succeed in doing that, and I thought it was a pretty cool scene where Rick and Michonne had hot wired the cars that are, of course, attached to the wire, and they used that to pretty much zip line through the horde of zombies that came towards the highway. So if y'all saw that, y'all of course know what I'm talking about. To those of you who didn't see it, I hope I explained it to you, but hopefully you're not watching this review before you watch the show. But anyway, yeah, so I definitely like that part. Let's see. Other than that, nothing else really major. Else happening. Carol did make an appearance, but as I said, nothing major with her. Just her, her same lonely wolf self or whatnot. And Daryl did have to stay back at the Kingdom. He couldn't go back to the group. Of course, that's the first place that the Saviors were looked for after they found out he was gone in Alexandria. So he didn't go back with them, or rather, Rick told him to stay and try to convince King Ezekiel to join their group or whatnot. So I think eventually King Ezekiel will join Rick and his group. But to wrap things up, towards the end of the episode, they find out that your boy Gabriel has dipped off with all the merchandise. And he's nowhere to be found. So at this point, I'm watching on the Sling TV, so my stream kind of went in and out. So I'm not sure where exactly Gabriel has gone, but I think they went to look for him in some place, and this big group of people just surrounded Rick and his group, and that's what the episode ends. And Rick has this smile on his face, like, "Oh yeah, I found the answer, baby." You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that's where the episode ends off. And like I said, I thought it was pretty solid episode. Nothing action packed, but expect things to get great towards the end. I think the first half of the season, of course, the beginning episode was an emotional episode for everybody. With the first episode of the season, and then after that, there was some moments, but it felt kind of weak, to be honest. But I think hopefully they'll make things up with this season, as I think it's going to be a little bit more action packed. Other than that, that's gonna be it for this review. Hopefully, I'll do this next week. Just depends. Running on 6 minutes, so I think I've done good enough, and I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Give me y'all thoughts on who y'all think this group is, cause I don't know. And y'all predictions, for the rest of the season. Are you liking it so far? Do you think it's gonna be good? Think it's gonna end with a bang? What do y'all expect? But other than that, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.